What is good, guys? It's Toonling Tales, and welcome back to episode 2 of Pokemon ORAS Random Wi-Fi Battles. It's been a little while since episode 1, so I managed to get another video, battle video, for this. I looked through, I have 96 of the 100 videos in there, and so it took me a while to find this one, but this one, it's good, and I remember this one. And you're gonna have to excuse me, my throat kinda hurts a bit, but anyways, let's get into this video. Let's get into this battle. Some Japanese name guy. And he leads off with a Thundurus and a Sceptile. So I lead off with my Charizard and my Trevenant. And so he switches out his Sceptile. And he goes into his Heatran, which is actually a smart move. So I Mega Evolve my Charizard. And then Drought pops up, and then I use Air Slash. I guess I was just trying to flinch it, and then Dark Pulse nearly takes out my Trevenant. So yeah, but I restore it, and then Trevenant flinches. But then the Harvest kicks in, and then I use Heat Wave, and I forget Heatran has Flash Fire. So great. And then Trevenant almost dies. And then Heatran uses Flamethrower on Charizard for some reason. I guess he was expecting the Thundurus to kill my Trevenant. Then I use Horn Leech. And then I get harvested, and the Citrus Berry brings me back up to, 3/4. So, and then he withdraws his Thundurus for whatever reason. And he brings out a Zekrom. I got scared at this point. And I don't know why I was using Solar Beam. I guess I just wasn't paying attention that much in this battle. At least I wasn't till the very end. Well, not the very end, but near the end. Then a Horn Leech to get more health. Kinda sick, so. My throat. Then I send out my Porygon 2. And I download special attacks, so you know, that's good. But then the Heatran uses Flamethrower. One-shots my Trevenant. Because the sun is up. And then Zekrom uses Fusion Bolt. And that was a crit. Then Ice Beam kills the Zekrom, so then I don't have to worry about that anymore, thankfully. And then I send out my Dragonite, the real MVP of this battle. He Psychics my Dragonite and gets a crit, but Marvel Scaler saves me. And then Flamethrower just straight up one-shots my Porygon 2 from half health. And then I sub my Dragonite. I use Substitute. And then the sun fades, which I'm grateful for. And then the Substitute eats up both of the hits from Heatran and Thundurus. And then I just roost. Because I was hoping my sub could survive a bit longer. But so they just keep Psychicking and Dark Pulsing my Dragonite. So and then I was lucky not to flinch, and then I Dragon Tail, so I get that Flash Fire Heatran out of there. Oh, and here's my Dragonite set, if you didn't know. It's Dragon Tail, Thunder Wave, Substitute Roost with Marble Scale, and now it's holding Leftovers, but it wasn't in this battle. I hadn't gotten Leftovers yet, so it had Shell Bell, which isn't exactly the best. And then I substitute again, and I barely live with, and I barely have any health left, so I Roost this turn. And then X Scissor does nothing. And then Discharge with Lightning Rod. Great. At this point, I'm like, great. And then my sub fades. And I use Roost. This is now turn 10 of the battle. There's 25 turns. My Dragonite eats up these hits. And, well, I'm not gonna spoil the ending, but until it actually gets there. So I Dragon Tail out the Sceptile. I was hoping it would kill, but I guess since I didn't EV train and attack or anything, it didn't, so. And then Discharge. He paralyzes his own Heatran. So, and then he gets paralyzed, so I'm free to Roost. Because if he didn't get paralyzed, I would have died. I got so lucky during this battle. He uses Psychic. I use Roost again. I'm just trying to stay alive at this point and hopefully annoy this guy into quitting. Or forfeiting or whatever. Then he uses Dark Pulse. They both use Dark Pulse to start and try get, to try and get those flinching chances. And they actually did. At this point, I thought I was dead. But I wasn't. I Roosted again. And then the Heatran gets paralyzed. And then they just keep trying to get the flinch chances. I can't talk. And I just keep roosting to try and stay alive. Dark Pulse, Dark Pulse, Dark Pulse. They're just trying to flinch me. And so I decide I have enough health, and I Dragon Tail out the Thundurus. And so it drags out his Sceptile. And then I gain a little bit of health from my Shell Bell. And then the Sceptile uses Frenzy Plant, which does nothing. Bulky Dragonite for the win. Then I just keep using Roost, trying not to die, you know. Dark Pulse. Then the Sceptile must recharge. I don't know why I roosted. I just did. I don't know. I just thought the Sceptile wasn't that big of a threat since it didn't actually use any Dragon-type moves. And then the Heatran gets paralyzed, so that's lucky. Then I use Dragon Tail to finish off the Sceptile. And that kills it. So, and now here's where the battle starts to get fun. For me, anyways. So again, just going for the Dark Pulses. And since I have Dragon Tail, it always goes last, and then I flinch. And then they're just trying to flinch me out. I use Roost, try not to die. You know, the works, the stuff. He uses Dark Pulse. He uses Dark Pulse. It's just repetition at this point. Roost, Dark Pulse Roost, Dark Pulse Roost, Dark Pulse Roost. And I think it's at this point that, maybe it wasn't. Yeah, it was at this point I decided to use Dragon Tail. So I used Dragon Tail, so I beat the Thundurus, and I have very little health. The Shell Bell gives me some more HP back, just a little bit though. Then the Heatran gets paralyzed, and I am so lucky, and so I Dragon Tail again. I get a little bit back from the Shell Bell. Then he overheats. I live on 3 HP. And then I Dragon Tail and kill him. And I won. With 3 HP left. And stalling the heck out of this battle. And that's how I defeated Japanese name person. I can't really read Japanese. So that battle was probably one of the best battles that my Dragonite ever stalled out in and actually won. So, that's about it for today's episode, guys. So, if you like today's episode, make sure you smash that like button down below, and make sure you subscribe to me for more videos like this, cause you know, it sorta motivates me to make more stuff. So, anyways, see you guys later. Goodbye.